Thank you so much for that answer. I totally agree with you. I've been in this business for over 3 decades, and I know that I'm still learning. I learned some things today from you. My second question is, as journalists and representatives of the media, we know that we're just down to 2 months before that election. What advice would you give us as people from the media to try to galvanize these apathetic or potential voters?
This is very simple when you talk about voting. It's like anything else. And so, matter of fact, I'm just going to use the show, my show, Unfiltered, as an example. People said black people are not going to watch a news show. Okay, I remember when TV1 got canceled, they put out a statement saying the show got low ratings and didn't generate revenue. That was a lie. It was a lie. News One Now was the highest rated, was the consistently the highest rated show on TV1 from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Over 12 hours, highest rated. The ability to do revenue because also you didn't know how to sell it properly. So I find it's real interesting. I'm literally doing a show right now. It's a black news show. It's a 2 hour day show. Probably by the end of end of this year, we are going to. First of all, we've already generated more than 7 figures. So we're going to generate double the amount of money that they generated on News One Now, and I don't even have a sales team. Why am I saying that? It's because you have to actually do the work. So here's the thing: when you talk about how to reach voters, it's the same way we did the show. You gotta work it, and you gotta create something that's going to get their attention. Look, people say the black news show won't work. We're proving them wrong. Okay, they said, "Oh, you can't make money." We're profitable. By the end of this year, we will have generated more revenue on this show than what they generated on my show on TV1. I don't even have a sales team like they do. How do you do that? Because you create a product people want to watch. So to reach people who don't want to vote, you have to go to them. You have to create programming to reach them. You have to have people who they know and trust who can speak to the issues. Nobody's just going to come out on their own. That's like me sitting here saying we're going to create this show and we're just going to just do what we do, and then if we don't even promote it and we don't even market it, well, then nobody sees it. That's kind of got what you got to do, and that's the problem. So the problem has been people only target those folks who they say, well, this is going to target just these people. No, that's not how you can reach folks. You have to be able to create something that's going to capture their attention and say, you know what, now I have a reason I'm going to vote for you. That's just basic politics. And unfortunately, it has not been the case. What we do with this show is we make this thing simple. We make it simple. If I go on the show and I say, oh, you got to vote for Joe Biden because he's going to appoint federal judges that are different from the right-wing judges of Trump and McConnell. You're at home going, that ain't got a damn thing to do with me. Until you say, you do know that any law that's passed on the city or the county level, somebody could actually sue. If they go into federal court, that judge is going to be hearing that lawsuit. Hold up. Civil rights lawsuits, yes. Class action lawsuits, yes. Discrimination lawsuits, yes. EEOC complaints, yes. You start going through this whole deal. You have to make it plain to people. When somebody says, I'm going to focus on the issues in my community, I don't care who's president, then you say, well, what are the issues in the community? Well, I care about housing. Well, you do know that whoever's president appoints the secretary of the Department of Housing and Urban Development, and then they're the ones who actually have oversight when it comes to federal housing plans in various cities. Really? Yes. Who do you think then controls block grant funds that are allocated from the federal government to states and from states to cities? Or in some cases, the feds give them money directly to the cities. Yep. Federal. You got to connect the dots. We assume people know, they don't. And so we spend lots of time. I've had more people, and I'm talking about men, women, young people, older people, who have sent us emails and letters saying, I have learned more about politics and civics watching your show in the last 3 months than I learned in my entire career in my entire life going through elementary, middle school, and high school. That's how you use the platforms. And unfortunately, your cable news shows, they aren't doing that. That's not what they're doing, okay? They assume you already know. No, we are purposely trying to inform people. That's how you reach them. Joe Madison has a great phrase, and it's a country boy statement, but it's true. He said, you got to put it where the goats can get it. How do goats eat? They eat the grass. That means you got to put it that low where they can get it. Simple as that.